Welcome to Scrub City, starring Alyssa Martin and John. Uh, I know this man named Dulacik, Dulosek at WTVA.
All right, John, thanks so much.
What?
A
Cul-de-sac, John Cul-de-sac. No, I'm just
woman whose dogs are accused of running loose and attacking an elderly woman in Itawamba County. Police say the attack happened Monday afternoon when the woman went to her mailbox. She found the two dogs in the front yard of her home on Yielding Drive. Someone nearby heard the woman's screams and got a tire tool to get those dogs off of her. Police there in Mantachie arrested Sherry Newman, the owner of those dogs. They say she let her dogs run loose in a softball field adjacent to the victim's home. Mantachie's police chief says she is now charged with aggravated assault. A judge set her bond at $100,000. Ole Miss Athletics is holding a tornado relief drive through Friday at the South.
Thanks, son. This light is burning up my cell phone.
Now they need things like non-perishable food, paper products.
The pre-scrub is so nice.
Water, feminine items, baby wipes, cleaning supplies. Collection times are from 3:30 to 6:30 Thursday and Friday at the front of South Oxford's campus building on South Lamar Boulevard. Atmos Energy says it's contributing
The DEALS
total of 50
bag of Skittles and Arizona tea.
$1,000 to help tornado victims in Amory and Roland.
I wonder if there's a Muslim in Arizona that would like to shoot up a Democratic gathering where a husband might be on his way places.
Fork. The gas company has donated.
Spin it.
It's a job mark.
So this is why we're here, because it's waterboarding. So there has to be a topic that's generated that's going to force me to talk. And of course, because there is a willing participant, you have a mother who can get a cause and brag about eating ice cream while he's being waterboarded, and we're going to put up this story.
The citizens of Amory and Rolling.
I mean, if you ever wanted to exploit a relationship between a mother and a son, just give her Klondike ice cream.
Are resilient. Atmos serves both communities with its natural gas service. We'll talk about
it could be a long dick.
Surprising career change. 57 recruits graduated from the
57 recruits graduated.
Las Vegas Metro Police Academy.
The Las Vegas Metro Police Academy, not the LAS at the Federal Bureau of Fiscal Services. This story is about a former male exotic dancer who becomes a cop. Alyssa Martin brings this story to you. Now, mind you, my mom is eating Klondike bars. She also does not like discussing genocide. I don't think Alyssa Martin does either. I don't think Alyssa Martin likes discussing assisted suicides. I don't think Alyssa Martin likes discussing Roger Lott. But there's a former male exotic dancer who becomes a cop.
Among them, a former Chippendales model officer.
Among them are a former California Highway Patrol, Chippendale model. Mhm.
Built adjacent to the victim's home. The Attache's police chief says she is now charged with aggravated assault. A judge set her bond at $100,000. Ole Miss Athletics is holding a tornado relief drive through Friday at the South Oxford campus to help Mississippi communities.
See, I guess if you get little people, they make it, because Allison took, Lord, look, y'all see Kalila come in here. That girl, this damn big. But she used to be this big. And I woke up one day on my grandmama house, because Allison come over there every day. And she come in the house with this little girl, like Ernestine was. She's smaller than Ernestine was when she came over there and said, hey to y'all. She's smaller than that. This little girl had on a white dress and dirty boots and was grinning from ear to ear with dirt all over her. It was dirt everywhere. I said, what? I knew in my head what had happened to her. But I had to hear somebody say it out loud in the room full of grown people before I just responded. But before she could say I was digging potatoes, she wasn't 12. So I think she was about to be 12 years old. She said, Allison, I took out there with me because wasn't nobody at the house to stay with her. I took out there with me and she helped pay for these books, school books. So the first thing come to my head was to get up and take Allison's head off and put it on a platter and see what her brains tasted like in the morning. I said, let me cut her head off and set it on this plate here. And then I cut around the top part, flip the skull back, and get a little brain out of there and put it in a skeleton. See if it worked like your brain do when it's on drugs. That's what I thought about doing. But I let her say that openly at my grandmama's house to see if anybody else had any suggestions about what to do about Allison's idea to take my little 12-year-old Kalila out to the tater field on the tatered bus and dig taters. I ain't but 40, so yeah. So yeah, that's not been too long ago. And Kalila is not a grown girl yet. So that's been pretty damn recent that Kalila was out there digging taters in Eupora, Mississippi.
Now they need things like President Matthew Davidson says the citizens of Amory and Rolling Fork are resilient. Atmos serves both communities with its natural gas service.
But Allison, if you look around Eupora, you'll find her somewhere waiting on her mama to die. So I guess she want to fuck the old man, or probably already fucked. I don't know what she waiting on her mama to die for. If I was her, I'd be trying to keep my mama alive instead of just waiting on her to die. But she seemed to be comfortable with just waiting on her to die.
We'll talk about a very surprising career change. 57 recruits graduated from the Las Vegas Metro Police Academy. Among them, a former Chippendales model officer.
So I praise that Allison mama be living a long, 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 long time. Just as revenge for that. Because Allison want our mama to die. No. Whatever that woman is doing to make your ass terrible life, living, walk around here, making people children go dig potatoes to pay for school books, whatever make your life like that, I hope your mama do it forever.
John Boris traded his bow tie to fulfill a lifelong interest in policing, a job that he calls honorable. He completed a 7-month
training. He cute. It's two of them, and one of them looked like she'd be a better stripper. One's a boy and one's a girl, and the girl looked like she'd be a better stripper, but that one of them is a former male exotic dancer that becomes a cop, and I don't know if it's the boy or the girl, but they both cute.
Training program with 48 other men and 8 women.
And I want to join law enforcement.
Now, probably 48, 9, 40, 50, 300. 49, 46, 80 people down here is dead. Now, why we don't know? Because won't nobody investigate. Because you could go over there and ask Charles Osborne, what's you scribing these people? Because it ain't preserving them. Somebody could go over there and say, Charles, look here, Charles, you and Huff, come in there. Let's have a meeting real quick here. Huff, Charles, what y'all scribing, folks? Because folks is dying and ain't no preserves. You know, we ain't got. Brother over there, he'll make you some preserves, but ain't enough to go around for everybody. Brother just, see, y'all got the hospital over here, and Brother over there in his granny kitchen making preserves, and he ain't got enough for everybody. He give Tina some preserve, but he ain't been able to take care of nobody else's preserve. But there you got Charles and Huff. Just go in there and ask him, look, you got some preserves? Because what y'all got, it ain't working. But ain't no investigation. But John Barris, he's a whore. Not a whore. John Barris is a stripper.
It's an honorable job. I want to make my father proud.
The sheriff says he's confident the diverse graduating class will strengthen the department's dedication to its community. It's now 9:36.
This is wonderful. This is so nice. It's so nice. It's nice to live in genocide and people not talk about it. I mean, if you ever get a chance, if you're not doing anything and you got some time coming up, don't go to Hawaii. Go where the genocide is fresh. That is the place to be. If you got some time to relax in the later days of your life, don't worry about no bucket list. Just go where they got good old-fashioned genocide. Get you some of that.
Party's out.
I'm sure they got a Brock around there that'll give you a do not resuscitate order. He got a friend up in here at the Walter Reed Center, and he probably did the one that initiated Christy for her first romp at the sorority house before Roger Lott got in and Christy was passed out. Didn't nobody even know about that. But you got to get initiated. So that means Walter Reed, Roger Lott, and Brock all got to get some, and one of them got to get it while Christy Pass slap out. But she gets a doctor's degree.
Funds for implicit bias training, environmental literacy, ethnic studies.
All you got to do is get sorority row, get fucked by 3 boys, preferably Kappa Sigmas, one at a time. You got to be incapacitated, and you got to know about all 3 of them 9 months later when you're getting married to one of them because you're pregnant.
LGBTQ plus cultural competency and coaching of educators.
Or you having your 3rd abortion and your 1st college one. You should be so proud. Did you tell your children how many children you killed before you had them? Do your kids know how many kids you killed before you had them? Do your kids know that you can't have children at your hospital? Do your kids know that? Yeah, that people like them, no, not at your hospital. Bad. At your hospital, children are bad. Did they know that? Are you going to teach them that? Are you going to tell your children one day, I work at a hospital where no kids are allowed?
You've got a situation where
state funds when Americans.
You can break your fucking hip. No kids allowed.
Students are still suffering from learning losses due to lengthy.
So hiring is holding up. Payroll processing company ADP survey says 100.
I work at that hospital as a fraud detector.
45,000 new jobs.
Look, you see that bitch right there? You probably need to fire her because that's a big insurance claim waiting to happen. Yeah, people gonna start suing us because she ain't even trying to birth no babies. I don't know nothing about birthing no babies. Girl, just say, this Big Daddy's house. Come up in here talking about you don't know nothing about birthing no babies. Do you? Yeah, with the corset thing. What's her name? Finna marry Brett. The girl getting married to Brett. Come in here. This girl says she don't know nothing about birthing no babies. What you gonna do? Doozy, you know what to do. She says she don't know nothing about birthing no babies. You know what to do. You know what to do. She don't know nothing about birthing no babies. Miss Scarlett, I still know nothing about birthing no babies. That's what Krista told everybody. Bitch, how you get these 2 kids? Why you walking around here with these 2 children, Larry and Mo? Bitch, Larry and Mo is rich here. But I don't know that about birthing no babies. Yeah. I don't know who was you gonna run that to. I mean, bitch, we sat across the street from each other. I'm right there. You thought you was gonna run that story in a room where I was, and I was gonna say, okay, well, you're right. I don't know that about birthing no babies. Okay, well, you're right. Okay. You don't know nothing about birthing no babies. I don't know. Who was you gonna say all this shit to? I don't know. Krista don't know nothing about birthing. I had no idea. I had no clue a disparate impact was happening with no birthing now for the babies. I had no clue that was dangerous. Who'd have thought? Jesus. Oh, wait. Oh, don't let me let this bitch go. Oh, wait a minute. I works at the Atlanta hub of money collection because I am a bulldog and I got a little girl. I work for the government. I am a college student. My daddy fought in a war. He's a hero. I don't know about birthing no babies. I wore my cheerleader form. I had my cheerleader form on for the poor Eagles. I don't know nothing about birthing no babies. I get my check from the hub and I come over here and I see my parents on Christmas and I give my friends a ride because they broke and ain't nobody. I don't know nothing about birthing no babies. That's Michelle Johnson. If anybody want to know. Oh God, these bitches don't know nothing about birthing no baby, but she got big. Oh Lord, baby, I don't understand. But you know what? Yes, I do. Because that girl got the sweetest mother in the world. But I could not believe that baby was so beautiful. And that damn Michelle, she know it. She know it. That damn girl went through an ugly period that lasted a long time. I did that. When we got to high school and some had changed, it was such a relief. Like, damn, I am not going to have to look at this no more. It's finally turned into something worth looking at. Ooh, you look at her now, you think angel came out of heaven and just said, oh, now you're a beautiful swan. It's like, what the fuck? Come here, give me some of that. Whatever you put on her, give me some of that. And then she has this beautiful ass baby. But apparently, when the angel turned her into a beautiful swan, she don't know that birthing no babies. All I know how to get this check over at the hub. You better count that check a little better, Shell. Hey, Shell, you better count that check a little bit better. I think it's coming up a little bit shorter than what you think it is. Because guess what? They're supposed to be paying for a few babies. I ain't talking about no child support at the goddamn DHS. I'm talking about some birthing. Birthing. BIRFING. Birthing. Shell, tell Lana, part of her job is to hub over here where some babies can be birthed. If you don't mind, when you count them, so can we get a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 birthday you Paula? 1 or 2. You rich here. You come over here rich here every year. Get us a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 birthday in a year borrow. Can I get a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4? Okay, go check. Do the number. Do the math. Do the math. They taught you at the bullet school, you know.
Vision. There are also there have been more than 7,000 reports.
I don't know nothing about birthing no babies.
Last year. Most of the victims
Miss Scarlett.
someone they know.
Miss Scarlett. Christy, stay right here. Miss Scarlett.
Or around the same age. They usually convince them to make an explicit video or photo. The two athletes were able to release the materials unless they pay.
It's okay. Christy said she don't know nothing about birthing no baby. Stay right here, Christy. Christy. Stay right here, Christy. Christy, you and Michelle. Y'all stay right here. Scarlett, she said she don't know nothing. They both, there's 2 of them right here. They say they don't know nothing. Come here, Scarlett. Y'all, I'm gonna cut this part off. Y'all don't want to see this.